liquid. Burnt sienna. Orange. Deep red. Fluorescent pink. I like this color a lot. Yellow ochre. Lamp black. Emerald green. Look at that name on the blue. It's like 20 characters. Pithil Ocyan blue. Come on. The volume on this music is ridiculous. I'm looking for my vermilion red. Yellow mid. Chrome yellow mid. Titanium white. This music's just not helping me. I can't play anything on the strings. Anything. Come on. I got my other camera going. Can you live stream like high res? I guess you have to do it. I don't know where to find the settings for high res streams because when I was editing the stream, the video is pretty weak. It's like 720. Anyways. I'm just making my hodgepodge like standard skin color just to get a base. I still like want to get a base down. Burnt sienna, yellow ochre, this yellow mid, and white. I throw a little pink in there, but and the vermilion red. It's always really nice. really nice. I can't remember the four colors is a base. I'll tell you right now, it's actually worth it. Worth to know this myself. One sec. Yeah, so I'm pretty close, but this doesn't ring a bell, but they call it the Zorn palette, or the Anders, Zorn palette, yellow ochre, vermilion, ivory black, and titanium white. I swear there's another name. Maybe I'm confused, but there's like literally a palette. That's kind of far from what I was talking about, but I've heard another one where there was like excluding black and yellow, or sorry, black and white. You have your burnt sienna, yellow ochre, vermilion red, and yellow. I think that's there's a name for that palette, but, and then of course white and black. Please educate me, but there's something in that world. And if there's not, we'll call it the TILLEY palette. And this brush, these brushes are kind of like my favorite. They're just Dollarama. Like we have dollar stores here in Thailand, and they're just dollar store brushes, but they're really shitty brushes, and I just love them. They're like, the bristles fall out. They don't do what you want, and that's exactly what I want. So now I'm just, I just need to see something. Like yes, I put He-Man's wig, his hair in there. But I want something to start from. This was just drawing from yesterday. And you want your, good God, your, not resin, liquid. Because I like to work fast, so like as fast as I can get these oils to dry, the better. This will sit overnight, but this is more of like in the experimenting stage. So I have no idea where this painting's gonna go. When I put things like this down, it's just a base for me to start painting. I need somewhere to start, so that my wheels can start turning. I can start seeing something in the image, and or my ideas can start flowing, and I can take it in different directions. Which is probably like the funnest part of painting, to be honest. For me especially, is tapping into my concepts and my creativity of like, where is this gonna go? What do I want to paint? That's really fun when you go, hey, I want to paint this, I want to paint that. That's really a beautiful part of the experience when you create something. And I'm talking more than I thought already. Usually I say to myself, I'm not going to say anything when I do these streams, because I don't want you to know who I am. The Goo Goo Dolls said it best. I also can't see the chat, so if anyone's there, I welcome, and this is what I do. All day, every day. And the music is because you can't play anything. Like I've gotten so many hits streaming recently by they flagged all your accounts. Sorry, they flag your videos, and then you can't monetize them whenever or you have to replace the music. And I'm trying to just figure that out. I think what I literally have to do is give you guys this music, and then I use my headset and listen to music. I'm like, that's gonna help my process. So that's a weird like conundrum that I think YouTube needs to fix. Like, why? I'm really not sure how they would get a solution there, but when I'm painting or working and I can't listen to the music I want to listen to, or the shows or movies or stuff, like it makes it more challenging, and I find it hurts the flow. Again, I don't see anything at all. I just want paint on the canvas. I want to be able to work with something. These panels are bigger than I usually use like 3 sizes. My little mini pieces, my medium, which are like 30 by 40 centimeters, and this is 50 by 60, I think, or 40 by 50. So this is bigger. And when I find when things are, it comes in phases. So sometimes I want to paint bigger. I'm actually in the process of ordering larger canvases because I have a few ideas that I really want to. I want to see them in a larger, in a larger scale. So, and then sometimes I just want to paint something really small. No rhyme or reason. Watching this part isn't the most exciting, but sometimes things just happen on a dime. Like the tone, my energy will shift really fast. So part of the process is just get like moving. Put the paint, get the paint out, get the paint on the canvas. Adding layers really helps. Building up the layers is really important. It adds like a richness. In a way, it's like an underbody. This music's gotta go. This music's killing me, Vaughn. Killing me. Oh no, no. Please, no. Kitty, you're gonna knock all my cameras. We have a guest. That's Kitty. Kitty's been with us for what, 4 years? Pumpkin?
Yes.
5 years? Or 4? Anyway, she comes in and interrupts everything. What else, Pumpkin? What do I do about music? The music, they keep flying in my videos for like playing music. It's stuck with like opera. That's all you get.
You know what I want?
Okay.
A nightmare at night where on the M Street, what is it, the M?
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
Really?
Is it scare?
Well, it's old.
Oh, and scare?
It's cool. I grew up, that was like, those are my favorite shows when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Scare or not?
Well, they're old, so I think they're not really scary anymore. But they're interesting.
Should I continue?
Yeah, and if it's too scary, turn it off. There's like horror stuff, but it's like old, like 30 years old, 40 or 30.
It's like, I just watched the guy, the first guy. He cannot sleep. It's like a dream.
Right, yeah, because the demon comes in your dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just killed himself.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I just say that.
Probably not.
Yeah. So why?
Can't say anything. Anywho, I gotta give my cat some treats. I might just leave the stream running. So I think I can say this better. I think building up layers is important with a painting, because I know that this will be drying overnight, and I want the colors to be rich and like vibrant. And one way you get that is by multiple layers. It just starts building. Besides like the fact that you're sculpting the image, the vibrancy of layers with oils, really important. I don't even know. What is happening? So I'm gonna check the chat, but I have a question for you. When it's deadpan silence, and you just literally hear nothing but my air conditioner, or I have like random classical music playing, what's better for the video, like for you when you're watching this? What do you want? Would you rather me occasionally make a odd comment and have music, classical, that like non-copyright, royalty-free music, or public domain movies like old westerns? Like again, you'll just hear like noises, or dead silence with the odd comment. What's gonna be, what's the winning combination? I'm serious because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I kind of give up, but then what I might end up doing is just having my own headset and listening to what I want to hear. And then leaving you with what you think the best option is. And I'll keep looking into it, but I really don't know what you're supposed to do when you have someone like me who's just not a constant flow of jabbering. You got an answer for me? I'm gonna check. Tell me. changing the battery. On this guy. Done. Sometimes you can do that. Just gotta find someone to buy it. That's the issue with, right now I can say it's done. I like it. I'll even take a photo of it. There you go, I took a photo of it. Wait, come back. Oh. Just to open an image. That's me just opening up an image on iPads. Yeah, awesome. I think if you do paintings like this style, like really aggressive abstract, like abstract figurative stuff, you kind of, if you like this style, you can do these, but you almost have to do a bunch of them. To do them one-off, I've done them in the past where like, there's something about this that's great. But tomorrow I don't wake up and want to do it again. I like doing them sometimes. And I think for stuff like this, you need to have like a body of work or a series that people can kind of like commit, that you can commit to, that people like your work can commit to. Otherwise, I find it, for me, I'll just keep going because I want to keep painting. That's that. I could easily just throw another canvas on the panel if I thought it was that good. And I'm sure I've covered up work that is really good, but at the end of the day, it's just what I want to do. But I like it. It's cool. Sometimes I get transfixed on something. Essentially, you're multitasking. Ideas over here, ideas over here. How much time does each little distraction deserve? When I get sidetracked, you just go with it. You see anything yet? You see anything? What do you see? Your answer should always be your childhood bully. That's it. No answers are acceptable other than, what do you see? My childhood bully. Because it's not about what you want to see. It's just what's there. Looks like the screen. What's his name? Edward Munch? Monk? Munch? Muke? Munich? You see over here, I had no idea this was just going to be gone within a minute. When I painted that, I had no idea it was gone in a minute. What does it all mean? I have no idea. I'm just discovering, I'm searching for something. I'm still thinking all the time. Something will come into my mind that I want a new direction. I also have like a rag on the floor for when things drip. don't know if I can paint the women's anatomy on live stream. That's weird. I'll touch on it a little bit. Seems to be a popular topic. Trending topic. Give me yellow now. That's what my brain says. Now. More. Put that need more. 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 Sometimes you gotta know when to stop. You just gotta leave something. Some things you'll end up starting to like over as you're playing around and fucking around. I don't know if I can say that. As I muck about and play in the mud, some things should stick. For how long? That's another question. How long will they stick? But that's one secret about abstract art. When you're creating and you're expressing yourself, when something is good, you have to leave it. You can't paint over it because that's part of what makes the art have value, because you're using your judgment. Oh, that looks good, I like it, leave it. I did that on purpose by not covering it up. That's kind of the secret to abstract, knowing when to paint over something and knowing when to leave it. When you add black, things will get muddy very quick. Start playing in the gray zones. The gray zones can be very useful, like for fine art and dedicated portraits. Grays are really important for abstract or kind of like this, my style. I don't even know how you describe it. An emotional roller coaster. I don't want too much grays. They're harder to work with, and they can discourage me, really. So what I want to do is pull some color in right away. Because I'm still trying to find something. Believe me, believe it or not, I'm still always after my goal, seeing something and going, ah, yes, I want to do that. Sometimes it means I need to look through images. Sometimes I need to listen to music. Sometimes I need to sleep on it. Sometimes I just need to keep painting. That's really kind of your options. Or have an experience that day that needs to express itself. There's so many things that will will help me find the image that I'm looking for. Now grays and pinks can add some nice, as you see, some actual like more realistic skin tones. So that's cool. Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind. if I had to be really simplistic about it, I'm just putting the base down for a background, right? I want paint on my canvas. That's just like a preference thing. I want paint to be there so that when next time I come to here, I'm that much further along. It's almost psychological, like I've been working on this for a while, and when things start to come through, I know that there's paint on it, and I've worked on this. There's other times with other paintings, minimalistic techniques are really valuable. This is not that time. I want paint on here so that I want to emote on here as much as possible so that I can have something to have as a foundation, as a background, really. This is just another technique. Instead of like blurring it, you'll see painters with their underbodies removing, in most cases, some of the paint to where the highlights are going to be. Kind of the same thing. See what I can see images by removing some of the paint. Always have a rag and making a mess. Don't leave oils. Don't leave oils for too long. They'll start damaging your shit. I don't see anything yet. see something here. I think we're gonna aim for He-Man still. So when I come back on this painting next time, we'll have bring out more of that yellow. Remember, I like some things. Some things are irrelevant. But as you keep working, some things become more and more important to me. I don't want to keep some of the essence of it or the majority of it, because I want to work within these confines now, right? In theory, if I, as far as I'm seeing right now, like I'm starting to appreciate some of it. Some of it's hot garbage, and it's intentionally that way. I just keep going and going and going. If I stop and examine it, I think, yeah, no, I don't really like any of this. That's why you just keep going and going and going. When I do my fast videos, I usually edit out me wiping stuff down. It's really hard for the camera to focus. But I do this a lot. I wipe, I clean up things, and I get rid of some of the heavy paint that is unnecessary or unwanted. And it doesn't actually help my videos, I find, because this is kind of a tedious process. But helpful and rewarding, because sometimes I get some really cool imagery out of it. And then I just start seeing things that I want to keep, and then the direction is revealed and things become more and more apparent and clear. And sometimes I don't even spend this much time on making it crazy, and it's not, everyone is not this in-depth as far as diving into abstract. I just kind of exploring right now with you, really, because just enjoying the fact that I have some extra time that I can spend on this piece. So, and sometimes I feel rushed, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Right now I don't feel rushed at all. I know this painting isn't going to come together today, so it gives me some freedom, because I know it's going to sit and dry. And when I wake up, I can have a new, fresh pair of eyes, really. Which I think this is what is required for this painting. That's what is required for this piece, is a fresh set of eyes. put the music back on because I think it's necessary for me, even classical. I play with it when I'm painting, or it can add like a little zest to the brush. The way I'm talking to you feels like I'm like an unmedicated Bob Ross. No rhyme or reason. I love these sloppy, bristly, cheap painting brushes. They're so useful. They're so freeing because they don't really do, they add an element of spontaneity or a lack of control. An aggressiveness too in the painting and Alright, I gotta go feed my cat some treats. She gets treats at the end of the day, every day, and she knows what time it is, and she comes to bother me to remind me that it's time for treats. I like doing it. I feel wanted. She remembers, which is so adorable. So until next time, you saw kind of the insanity. It was fun. It was fun showing you this side of the piece in real time. And then I have to build from here, right? Like that's what I enjoy. I enjoy that. Like, and you can really see I have no kind of rhyme or reason. And then what can we make from the mess? What can you create from the chaos? And sometimes you have to like cover up stuff. You don't play with all of it, but it's a great like, what do you call it? The Rorschach test, where you see something, and then that's the direction you go. And there's enough paint on there now where I'm happy that it's like a really nice painting underbody, really. I don't know a better word to call it. All right, toodles. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Marty.